got a really exciting video for you today, guys. The plans are in for the extension, and I'm going to run you through everything we're going to be doing on this channel while we're building the extension. So we'll get that intro out the way and we'll get on with it. So I'll just run through these plans quickly with you guys. So this is the existing building. So this is our main bedroom that we've finished. That's where the archway is. And this is the pantry that we've made bigger and put the arch in the kitchen there. So all of this is going to be new. So that's going to be our lounge room, fireplace here, back door obviously, and we got a bathroom with a shower in it and a toilet, and then the rest of it is all our ensuite and our ensuite, and this is a walk-in robe here. So this here is the laundry that we'll access from out the back. We don't mind, we don't need to be running into the laundry from inside the house. That'll be fine to just take out our washing basket into there. So this will be a bay window, and that will be from floor to ceiling, and these will all be sash windows. And Caleb from Second Empire Strikes Back, if you happen to be watching, I'm going to be putting the shutters on all these windows like you've got in your house. So that will be exciting. Can't wait for that. So we're going to change these windows out on the front. We're going to be putting 2 lots of sash windows on either side. And the veranda here and here will probably go to a bullnose veranda, but it may stay just as it is. Not 100% sure yet, but that's the floor plans. So there's a bit of a perspective look from the backyard out. That's looking from where we took the shade houses down. That's looking from that back corner. So this will have a window in it, hasn't been drawn in, that's fine. And apart from that, all of this here, all of this wall will all be stone. This bay window here will be rendered, but this will all be stone. So it will match exactly to the existing part of the building. And the chimney, the old chimneys here, will actually put some brick tiles around that chimney and we'll make it look the same as that chimney. It's all got to match, it's got to look like it grew there. A couple of elevations here for you guys. So this one here, this is on the back wall where the fence is. I've just started doing a little bit of the repointing in this area here, so you won't see that. We may end up putting some kind of windows in here, but not really sure about that yet. So this is the view. Our back door at the moment is about there. So we're moving over and you can see we've got a transom and side lights on that back door. And all of these sash windows will all be the same. This will be our ensuite window and we'll have a bath just inside there. So that'll be nice having the a big window by the bath. And lastly guys, this is our block, so our plan of the block. This is going to be my shed, so that's going to be 12 metres by 7.5 metres. We've got a garage here, a carport here, that's going to be 6 metres by 6 metres. And the outback dunny is just here, hasn't been drawn in yet. So, and then we'll probably end up having an entertaining area in this area here when it's all done. So we're going to put a nice fence across here and down the side, and we'll have an electric gate that slides back so we can go in and out. Okay guys, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a tour of the house and show you, what we've done so far, and just remind you of the things we're doing. So I've just come out of the kitchen and into the hallway here. And behind me here is my bedroom. So we go straight out of the main bedroom into the kitchen. That's pretty handy. And down the hallway here, this is all going to have those dark floors through here as well. And we're going to have 2 arches going down here like the arch in the main bedroom. So I'm going to build those. They'll be MDF arches. I'll be able to show you the making of those. The walls, I'm thinking about going for wainscoting along the walls, but not 100% sure on that. But what I am sure of, here where it goes into the dining room are going to be 2 large pocket doors, so we can open that right up, because in the dining room there we're going to be having family over, friends over and all that sort of thing, and we want to be able to open the house up and give it almost that open plan living kind of thing, but in an old way. So that'll be great when we get that done. So I thought I might just take you for a walk outside here. This clothesline's going to go, which I mentioned in the main tour, the first tour. We'll get rid of that. Just by the outback dunny here. And I just thought I'd show you so you can get a bit of an idea. The view behind me is the view that I was showing you on the screen, with the back door with the side lights and the transom and everything going in there. Now the extension is coming out another 3 meters from where it is at the moment, so it's going to make this backyard quite a bit smaller, but we only need enough room here for a entertaining area, and then we'll have the yard out the front for Lily to run around, a bit of grass out there. So I'll just show you around, see if I can find something else that's interesting while we're out here. Me and my mum on Sunday afternoon, we pulled that creeper down. So behind me there, get the sun off the lens, we pulled that creeper down. So that's all gone now. Just got to pull all this trellis down and clear that out. I'm standing in the middle of the dining room here, guys, and I just want to give you a bit of an idea on my thoughts about the pocket doors, because we're going to be having a table come through here when we're having a family meal, because we're going to have the pocket doors that go through to the parlour. I'm calling it the parlour, that's my name for it now. And the doors, I'm going to make a 2 metre opening with these doors. So we're going to come out from that batten all the way across to this batten, and we're going to open that right up. And that's going to be fantastic. You know, it's going to give us the feeling of so much more space, and family can, when we've got family over, they can wander in and out, and we can see everyone, you know, and talk to people a lot easier than being all shut in a little room with a tiny little door. That's the one thing about this house that I'm not that keen on. When you go and sit in a room, you're isolated by yourself. So this is going to open it up, especially if you imagine when we've got the pocket doors on that door fully open, the pocket doors on the dining room, the parlour and the dining room here are both going to be opening to a 2 metre span. This one will be an 1800 span, and this whole area will be open. It's just going to be great. When we've got tables set up right through these 2 rooms and we're having like a Christmas lunch here, I can't wait for it. It's going to be really, really good. So guys, just standing in the hallway by the front door, try and show you or explain to you what it's going to be like in here. So once again, this 2 metre opening, so from where the door is there to here, whoosh, open that right up, see all the way through to the fireplace, and then that door there, which you probably can't see, will have a transom. The middle bedroom have a transom. All 3 of these doors will have a LED light panel like the one I've been working on. I'll show you a finished video probably by Sunday, I would say. Yeah, so I just wanted to sort of remind you on what we're doing here. So we're going to be removing this door, and we're going to be putting, this is where one of the arches will go. So the arch, exactly the same as what we've got in the main bedroom that you saw me make. So that's going to go up there, and then we'll have all the cornice similar to the main bedroom, and ceiling rows there, ceiling rows where the lights will go. We'll have 3 lights down the hallway here, so we can turn one, or depending on what we need them for. And then there'll be a second arch down further. So if you can hear me, there'll be a second arch down here. So when you look down that hallway, you imagine with the dark polished floorboards and the pale yellow on the walls, and looking down through the 2 archways all the way down till you get to that end wall where it then goes into that arch into the kitchen. That's going to be a real feature of this house, so can't wait for that. And apart from that, we're probably just going to have in this hallway, we're probably just going to have a hall stand here, and I'm going to make that hall stand, so I'll show you the making of that on the channel as well. There'll probably be another piece of furniture down the end with a mirror above. And then what we want to do is have, I want to get the wedding photos of my family, so mine and my wife's, my grandparents and my great-grandparents and my parents have to go on the other side. I want to have all those wedding photos down the hallway on a picture rail. I think that'll be nice. We'll see what happens with that though. Just been looking for a nice place to have a chat, and this is the only finished room, so and I love this door. Now I don't know if you remember, these are the doors that I'm making myself. It's coming up really nice, and I've got tutorials on how to make these doors for anyone who hasn't seen them, and you might want to make a door that's similar. Go and have a look at those videos. So I'm really trying to get the point across, so sorry if I'm harping on, but I just want you guys to know that I'm building every part of this house. So I'm going to get a few people to come in and do jobs that are a bit more specialised that I could have a crack at, but I want to get the people in that can guarantee that it's going to be right. So I'll probably get a concreter in to help out. I'll try and get in and help them, but I'll get them in to do the footing for the extension and the pad in the shed. So I'll get them to do that. I'm going to get a roofer to come in and put the iron on the roof. I'll build the roof, and it's pretty high up there, and I don't want to be sliding off long bits of iron that, some of those bits of iron will probably be about 8 meters long, and you start sliding from the top of that and end up on the ground. The walls are 3.6 high, so at the lowest point they're 3.6. It's a hell of a long way up to the roof, so I don't want to be mucking around with the iron and maybe hurt myself. So I'll get them to do that. Apart from that, I'm going to be making the windows, I'm going to be making the doors, I'm going to be making all of the framework, I'm going to be doing the floors, I'm going to be doing all the plasterboard and the flushing. I'm going to be doing everything else myself outside. So what we're going to be doing with the walls is we're going to be doing a timber frame, then we're going to be putting a 75mm thick Hebel sheet up against the framework with it's got a special system there with a metal rail that it sits off the frame a little bit, so that it can all be insulated. Then we're going to put some stone tiles and brick tiles on the Hebel, so they'll be tiled onto there to mimic the original house. So I'll put them on, and then I'll repoint that whole lot to look exactly like, hopefully look exactly like the original house, so no one will know that it's an extension, because I hate that when people do an extension, they go, well, let's just do it out of weatherboard, that's cheap. No, it's not about cheap. I'm guessing that this extension is probably around about, we'll call it around $120,000 extension, and I think that I'm going to be able to do it for about 60. That's my rough guesstimate at the moment. And that's because I'm going to be doing everything myself. So I want you guys to watch my videos, and I want you to think, wow, maybe I can do that myself and save some money, because a lot of the things aren't that hard. And with videos like the ones I'm putting up, it will give you information, it will give you confidence, and you'll be able to go out there and do it yourself. So watch, you don't have to watch my video, watch any other video that's on YouTube and learn how to do something, save yourself some money, and then have the feeling that I made this. That's pretty awesome. So that's about all I have to say for today. I hope you got a lot out of this bit of a tour and having a look at the plans, just so you have a bit more of an idea on what we're actually going to be doing here at the house. So I'll leave it for that today, and I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers.